Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. It's been a little while for me, maybe a little bit less for you guys, I don't even know. I kind of forget when I put these episodes up. It's kind of one of those where every single time I say like, hey, I'm going to start doing Tower of Guns again, I immediately leave for home to visit my parents, and well, let's be quite honest here. It's very hard to record solo when, you know, you're hanging out with your parents and, you know, well, they don't exactly understand why you have to go spend the next 4 hours staring at a computer screen being like, hey internet, things are happening. So, I mean, nothing to besmirch my parents, but at the same time, it's just a lot of time gets lost that I could be doing recording, and realistically, spending time with my parents is important. Anyway, let's see. I know there are secrets around here, but I can't oh, I remember where it is. There's like only one secret in this one, and it's not exactly the most interesting. By the way, if you hear a train noise in the background, it's because I got my window open, and it's extremely warm in here, and I really don't feel like paying, you know, 60 bucks for electricity this month around. It gets expensive when I turn that thing on. Whereas, if I try and keep it off and, you know, just rely on a fan, it sticks down to be about like 35-40, which is much cheaper. You know, the extra 20 bucks means, well, if you're a cheap person like me, extra video game. Come on, yeah, it worked. That is Peasley-ass secret. Double Peasley-ass secrets. That's disappointing. Either way, let's go in here and look around. God, I hope I fixed the frame rate issue from a while back. I think I did. It was like some weird resolution or graphics drivers issue, right? Well, I'm crossing my fingers here, and hoping that I fixed it, because it would be kind of embarrassing if I didn't. Anyway, we've got a bunch of smaller cannons around, but mainly we've got a big one there. There we go. He is dead. I don't know how I dodged, like, every single bullet that came through there. That, like, some kind of mystical dodging skill I seem to have developed, because, like, I was not even trying, and they weren't hitting me, and it was kind of beautiful. Which is great, because I like not dying. I like not getting hit by bullets, and I like, you know, shooting things and coming off successfully. Yeah. Some blue EXP. Oh, got hit by those. I was like, hey, we can just turn around. Just, nope, can't dodge those bullets. Now we can dodge those bullets. And we've got plenty of health. Thank you, big health pickup. If I remember right, those magnetize now. Man, I'm suddenly just feeling the regret for crashing in the middle of the boss fight against the Maw. Oh, that was a dark day indeed for Wanderbot playing Tower of Guns. Anyway, let's see where that... Oh, what's it called? It's not a mystery shop, it's a mystery box. Boy, I do not have enough money for that. And I doubt I ever will. At least, not while I'm in this room. So, let's just turn our back on it, sniff, huff, whatever you want to say. Probably not huff. I don't want to imply that I'm huffing glue or anything like that. I may get a little bit loopy while I'm playing Tower of Guns, but when it comes down to it, I am not huffing glue, I'm not huffing anything. Come to think of it. I don't know what else you huff. I'm not exactly up to, I'm not up to snuff with my drug terms here. Or, maybe not drug terms is the right word. Anyway, big ol' spike room. Smells like death. This is going to be painful. Hopefully we'll be okay. Egon's Pride seems to do, maybe a little bit more damage. It's kind of hard to tell. But I get the feeling it does for some reason. I get the feeling there's also like an 8-bit launcher or something directly above me. I got hit by some bullets, but it wasn't so bad. Anyway, what do we get over here? Is that the Colossal special button? I believe it is, which I'm pretty happy about. And I spiked myself. That was embarrassing. Anyway, let's get through here, grab the health upgrade. That's going to help us survive. Colossal special button as well. Because when it comes down to it, we are a little bit underpowered. Our weapon level could use some work. Apparently I missed some secrets there. I really need to brush up on my secrets. Maybe episode 100 if... I know I said I was going to do something for episode 100, but I've totally forgotten what it was going to be. Oh well. But maybe episode 100 will be another, like, secret grabbing episode. Seems like a fair time for it. Let's just blow everything up and see what we get. Looks like a lot of bits and bobs. Big ol' health pickup over there. Oh. What the Well, that's concerning. There's a might pickup in the lava, I think. I don't see it coming around anymore. Ah, there it is. Well, Hold your breath. Got it. Ow. Okay, that didn't hurt as much as I thought it would, but I just saw it and it's like, oh hey, I saw a might pickup drop. Where'd it go? And I see it just loop over around and into the lava, and I'm like, aw, that sucks. Well, luckily it was still retrievable, and oh crap. This is the worst time to have actually turned off the Colossal Special button. This is, if you recall, my least favorite configuration of any room ever. We are going to die. There's no like alternative that's going to happen in here. I'm dodging the saw blade somehow mystically. This is not going well either way. There, we're dead. Man, that's disappointing. We had a might pickup and the Colossal Special button, but I used the Colossal Special button to take out all of the, hey, we got the Consolation Charger. At least there's that. I want to replay with the same loadout. And my keys are wrapped around my mouse cord. Not the kind of thing that you want jangling around while you're trying to win. Anyway, yeah, that room is mean, especially if you don't have splash damage or crazy jumps by that point, or like speed or anything like that. Not my favorite. I was hoping I could get around to the back, but just did not have enough time, did not have enough health. Ah well. Really wish I had saved the charge on the Colossal Special button, but you know what? Hindsight is 20/20, and you can't look backwards in this game. Oh right, I was going to do the all backwards run at some point. I should do that sooner than later. Maybe that was going to be episode 100. I honestly don't remember. Anyway, we've got a bunch of spin bots, we've got a bunch of cannons. Now, one other thing, apart from, you know, re-unlocking all the guns and whatnot that I have to do now, is Joe finally added achievements to the game. So, I'm going to have to start achievement hunting. One of them involves getting through an entire level with only killing the boss. No idea how I'm going to do that. No idea whatsoever. I guess I'm going to need the 609mm hand cannon for that. Because I think anything and everything else is going to be completely ineffective at it. I think. It'd be hard. We'll see. Maybe I could do it with something really crazy like the Peas and Carrots pistol and just laugh about it, because everybody else took the easy method. But then again, I'm a bit of a lazy sot, so we will see how I deal with that. Maybe it'll just be one of those that I do on a whim, and it's like, oh, hey, you know, I haven't gotten this achievement yet, I'm feeling gutsy. But that is not this round, because obviously I've killed everything. There's another one where you have to complete the stage firing only 14 times, which is pretty impressive. I have no idea how I'm going to achieve that one either. I get the feeling it might be one of those where it's like a compilation episode instead of like a standard one. Oh no. I was not paying attention. This is the worst. Apparently a bunch of bomb bots must have exploded over here while I wasn't paying attention, and I managed to lose out on all of the nice goodies. Oh well. I'll just kind of strafe around, assume that bombs aren't going to hit me. Realistically, I should probably kill the bombs first and foremost, because everything else, I don't know, the bomb bots are not exactly threatening. They're just kind of there. But yeah, I think if I'm going to do achievement hunting, I'm going to do achievement hunting as like a compilation episode, or even, maybe not a tutorial episode, but just like seeing if I can get the achievement. Or, I could do it in such a way that secret. I try and do it with every single gun, you know, win with only 14 shots. And there's no way I'd be able to get that one without cheating in, with the Peas and Carrots pistol. It's just not powerful enough to take down, say, even the weakest of bosses, like Mama Spinbot or Lantern of Fullest. Oh. That was embarrassing. But yeah, I don't think the Peas and Carrots pistol would be powerful enough to, you know, kill even a boss in 14 hits. I think, realistically, we'd be pretty much limited to either cheating in that regard or limited to only certain guns. Blue EXP++. Can't complain. It's not as necessary now that we're past the alpha stage, but at the same time, could be good. Do I have enough money? Oh yeah, I definitely have enough money. Well, you know what? When in Rome. Just go over here. I'd also like to keep this gun at max level because it gets really crappy at low levels. I mean, it's okay, but the damage is just bleh. But also, primarily, we have more than enough money. There's a blue EXP token. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but come on. That was my bad. There we go. Okay, got it. Plenty of time. So there's a... Was that the only thing? No. There's something else around here that was shooting at me, right? Huh. Maybe it was just a saw blade launcher and I was not paying attention properly. Either way, if you guys spotted it, well, this is not Blue's Clues. I can't hear you yelling at your computer screen or TV, depending if you're one of those crazy people that likes to watch YouTube on a TV. I don't even know. But, gotta avoid that. Hopefully we get something nice. I'd love to get my hands on a weapon mod or something like that. Man, that would be weird. Actually, you know what? I could totally do Blue's Clues if I really wanted to in this game. All I'd have to do is figure out how to stream, which I've been meaning to do at some point, but the problem is streaming. I'm not actually sure if I have adequate internet for that. I'll have to look into it. I know at the very least I can stream 480p, but I would not exactly call that an ideal resolution to be streaming at. I don't think most people would appreciate that low of a resolution. But if that's the way it goes, that's the way it goes. Anyway, we got precision, which is pretty damn pointless. But hey, we got it. Maybe it means we'll get another one. I don't know. I usually find when I get a weapon mod once, I get another one soon after-ish. I like the fact that you can use this to extend your jumps. I very much like extra jump and jump height at some point. Sooner than later, preferably, but could be worse. And 100% secrets found. In fact, I think there's, what, 2 secrets? Yeah, there were 2 secrets in there. And we're going to the Gearworks, which, like I said, want an extra jump. Hey, I just realized we get to go to Cake Town. I think I'm going to mention that the previous couple of times, like the previous couple of episodes, but to me, it's pretty important to go to Cake Town because, I don't know, Cake Town just, it lets you mess around without feeling like you're cheating. Oh dear. This is the scaries. At least, it's kind of easy to dodge in close quarters. It's just the splash that gets you. Well, time to fling ourselves off into Wild Blue yonder. Essentially. Luckily, this gun makes it very easy to boost jump. Like, laughably easy. I was like, well, this is going to be a problem without an extra jump. No, it's not. Whee! What do we get? Coinage and health and more coinage. Well, can't complain about coinage. Can complain about the lack of shops that I'll probably be running into, but, you know what? For now, I can be satisfied-ish. What do we got? Might. Thank you. That will aid in the war efforts pretty substantially. Let's get through the door. So now we've got Might. Oh, right, we're running Luck++, the most useless of perks. Oh, shoot. I pressed jump a second time thinking that I could do a double jump. I don't know why, but I was like, no, don't want to fall. But luckily, Egon's Pride makes it easy to not take falling damage. Anyway, I guess question for you guys that still watch this. I feel like my viewership has declined recently, and maybe it's school related. I don't know. If you're watching this and you've been losing momentum on watching my stuff, please tell me why. I am more than willing to make adjustments to make people feel more welcome. I don't know. I've been meaning to go back to Rogue Legacy, but I've got like... crap. I've got like 2 hours of footage where I'm rambling about my favorite games and music, and it's like... I get the feeling I ramble too much about pseudo-pointless things, and like, brevity is the... what? Is the phrase brevity is the soul of wit, or something like that? Ah, man. Lost my weapon level. Oh well. Hello. So we've got some stuff. Can't believe I haven't gotten hit here. Not even by the twerps, actually, which is kind of hilarious. We've got a couple of these guys, and I think we'll actually be good. Just my weird jumping wiggity nonsense. Okay, so we got a mystery box. I'm not keen on one. Oh, there we go. Got hit a little bit. Mystery box. Always hard to say if I'm willing to go the extra mile to grab it. Are there bombs over there? I don't even know. Whatever. Difficulty up. Judging by, like, my data gathering thing right before I lost my save file, that's not actually that big of a setback. It's still gonna set us back a little bit, but it's not going to kill us. Like, certain things would. Like, I don't know, blue XP --. I always consider that one to be kind of the worst. Let's see. So we've got some floating bombs. We've got something above me shooting at... looks like an 8-bit cannon up there, which is going to be a pain in the ass. I want to get around him before I start trying to tangle with him, because trying to fight over there, not so good. Luckily, Egon's Pride makes it easier. It is an 8-bit cannon, right? No, maybe it's just one of a couple of these guys. Hard to say. Either way. I hear it, but I don't want to acknowledge it. Ooh, that was a wee bit scary. Thank you, Egon's Pride level 4, for being able to negate pretty much any and all falling damage. This is part of the reason why I don't like to go to the Gearworks. Ah, yes, let's see if I can get some hits in on him. Yeah, I think I can take him out. There we go, he's dead. Yeah, so I've been meaning to go back to Rogue Legacy, and I think I'm just going to cut up the footage and put it up anyway. And if you guys, you know, don't like to hear about my music, I'll just say, I'm sorry? Or, not my music, but the music I like. The problem is I tend to ramble about, like, kind of where I come from in these things. So, I talk about, like, music I started with. I don't know, why am I even rambling about another show? If you want to see more Rogue Legacy, give me a shout out for that. Probably gonna get my hands on Nuclear Throne soon. I think I might buy that one just because Vlambeer deserves... I think it's Vlambeer. They deserve a lot of money, though I might ask for it as well. I've had actually a surprising amount of luck lately with developers giving me games. Shout out to Gone North specifically for giving me a story about my uncle. And if you haven't checked that game out, I'd highly recommend it. It's really fun. I'm actually disappointed I haven't played it yet, because Shell and I haven't had the chance to. Mainly. Oh boy, how am I gonna get over there? But, yeah, I've had a lot of developers be nice and, like, have been giving me copies of things. Anywhere from, like, Stranded to, you know, Story About My Uncle to Project Temporality. That was a cool one. But, I don't know, as a YouTuber, that was actually kind of one of the things I was kind of hoping for as my channel grows, that I'll be able to request for more games. Because, you know, I'm always going to be a little bit low on money. That's just kind of the way things go, especially as, you know, potentially a professional... I guess professional concept art can make money. Can. But right now I don't think I'm, like, good enough to be anywhere close to the point where I'll be making a substantial living from it. I get the feeling I'm going to be poor for quite a while. So if I can ask for indie games and actually get them, well, hey, why not? Especially if I can give them shoutouts. And I know I've had at least a couple of comments from people. I think TCA, I think you watch these, right? I think so. I forget who watches these videos at this point. The comments have dropped off too. But mentioned getting Story About My Uncle, and you know, there's nothing, like, there's no feeling warmer than, like, putting up a review and having a bunch of people being like, I agree, this game is awesome, I'm going to get it. And it's like, it's just kind of this nice warm fuzzy feeling being like, I helped! And that's kind of like one of the reasons why I like YouTubing so much, because it's like, I feel like I can help out cool people in an interesting way that isn't, like, I don't know, advertising to me is like the worst thing ever. Like, oh, YouTube ads, that's a weird topic that I really don't want to get into. But like, just, oh, actually, kind of YouTube ads. Crunchyroll. I don't know if you guys watch anime or manga, or watch manga. I don't know if you guys watch that. I don't care either way about what people's opinions are on the stuff, but Crunchyroll. It's kind of like YouTube for anime in a lot of cases. You watch an ad every, like, 5 minutes or something like that. It's actually a pretty good system of watching anime in a legal manner. The problem being... Oh, wow. Now we're on a weapon level 5. Things are gonna start dying. The problem is, the ads that they play are the same. So, back when Shell and I were watching... I think it was called Log Horizon, which was actually fairly decent. Crunchyroll was playing ads for breadwinners. Now, this is, like, immediately after I got laid off from my Nickelodeon job, so I'm already pretty, you know, bitter about Nickelodeon to begin with. Realistically, I'm never going to be a fan of any kind of Nickelodeon product. Now, I'm sorry if you are one. I have a personal stake in the matter. But, so breadwinners, they had ads constantly for them. I don't even know why I'm picking up the blue EXP anymore. I'm maxed out. But It was like a really loud ad in comparison to the rest of the video, and it was just very obnoxious to watch 5 times over the course of a 24-minute episode. And it's just like, times like these make me feel like I really need Adblock Plus, even though, you know, from like a YouTuber perspective, especially when I actually start monetizing, Adblock Plus is actually going to be a complete detriment as far as like my income goes. Because, well, if people aren't watching the ads on my videos, I don't get paid. Ow! Holy crap! Don't do that, Wander. What the? Oh, right. So, the motivational blocks have been changed now, to the point where they're dangerous and painful. We lost a full bar of health getting fired upwards, and also into a ramp. I think I like the old ones better, because these are maybe just a little too jumpy for my taste. Either way. But yeah, so, Adblock Plus, gugh. Ads in general, gugh, I hate it. I hate advertising. It's always, like, really inane stuff targeted at, you know, people that generally aren't me. Take, Comcast's most recent thing. I don't know if you guys have seen the, not outcry against the, what is it, Comcast Xfinity or something like that? Oh, I've never seen this room configuration. Well, let's get the hell out of Dodge before shit starts killing me. But so, it's like Comcast Xfinity, and it's like, I don't have to wait for my game to buffer at all, and they're playing a game that is played locally, no internet required, pretty much, and it's just like, well, that's insulting. And you realize pretty quickly on that it was made by, you know, people that don't know their target audience, sort of. It's really made for the parents of the target audience who won't understand the technical terms, and it's just like, well, this is doubly insulting, and I honestly, I don't know. Stuff like that just makes me avoid products like the plague. And that's kind of why I like being part of a, I would say, more wholesome advertising system, where it's like, here's my opinion on this thing that you want to potentially buy or might not. And I don't say you must buy it, it's like the end-all be-all. Though, I will admit I am an extremely positive reviewer from what I can tell, as in, I like everything that I ever play. If somebody gives me a game, I will play it and I will love it, much to Shell's general displeasure because she tends to hate a lot of the games that I play. See, really any game whatsoever. I honestly am not a picky person. Not in the slightest. Anyway, let's look around for a secret area. She's grumping at me, I can tell. She's... Story. Shell only likes games with the story. I like games with anything. I like games. It may be a problem. Anyway, so, I don't know, it just feels nicer to do like a first impressions type deal and be like, well, if I like it, and like if you like these things, you'll like this. And if you don't like these things, then you probably won't like this. And to me that feels a lot more honest than like, this is the best product ever, you must have it. Like, Watch Dogs is going to be the end-all be-all in like sandbox, third-person shooter, hacking sim, whatnot. I don't know. God damn it. I don't know if you guys have picked up Watch Dogs, but from what I've heard, it's kind of a piece of crap from what people have been saying, which is kind of disappointing. But to be fair, I'm not very surprised. Ubisoft Montreal is not exactly the best manager of properties. Man, I got through that boss fight without even trying anything. Onwards! Ooh, well, I guess we know what we're doing for the rest of this run. Mystery box! Nothing happened. I wonder if he rebalanced it. I'd have to check that out. By doing. New perk, Lifeline. Yeah, we got a lot of health. We're one meaty person. I think we've got one might upgrade, one armor upgrade. Hey, and he... Oh wait, no, he didn't boost the stage bar. Well, never mind. I like that he added more, when I say he, I mean Joe. Added more controller support. Also, it tells you the power when entering levels now, which is kind of nice. I don't know if it used to, actually. It might have. Huh. Well, can't go back to version 1.0, so I'll just assume that it's new. Could be wrong. Now, this may backfire. This may backfire horribly. Nope. Okay. Seemed to have actually worked out fairly well. I was afraid that more bombs would spawn and make things incredibly complicated for me. But when it comes down to it, it looks like no more bombs. The, like, floaty crap bombs that don't drop any loot, and I hate absolutely because they're pointless. And spawn en masse and then just do damage to me. Anyway, Yeah, I like first impressions videos. They're fun. I've tried to do, like, edited reviews, but I don't know. I think it's better if I just record the first 20 minutes of a game and don't try and, like, make it into some kind of zany advertisement or something. Because I get too into things, and I think I lose my professionalism and quality. And that's okay. Also, it's actually really fun to do a, like, co-commentary first-person... Well, not first-person. Co-commentary first impressions video. Because, well, there are two opinions being presented. And, you know, I like, as much as I like Total Biscuit and Northern Lion, the singular perspective... Also, their videos tend to run very long as far as, like, their impressions goes. Which can be a good thing, but to me it gets a little... Like, I almost don't want to watch because it's such a time commitment. Like, the only people that I'm okay with watching whole hour videos are, actually hilariously, would be Northern Lion's Binding of Isaac stuff, or, you know, Rooster Teeth Let's Plays. But rarely do I have, like, the time and attention span to sit down and watch a whole hour-long video, even though it generally is more like half an hour. Anyway, holy balls, what the hell kind of room is this? It's evil, obviously. Woo! Getting hit a little bit in the face. Luckily, they're a little bit less pointed towards the backside. There are a couple of them, but it's significantly less dangerous than it was. Because that was quite the free dodge, jump height plus. Well, now we're bouncy. Now we're getting places. I am curious. Oh right. I need to figure out how to summon items, because I want to do a maximum luck, energy charge, or item charge. I want to do a maximum luck mystery box thing. Because if I remember right, actually, did we do that? No. No, we didn't. Because I want to see if luck has any bearing on the mystery box. And I don't remember it being, but then again, I've already forgot the max... Okay, I think the train is passed, but... Oh, shoot. Okay. So we've got an extra jump. Like, I can hear the train going by, but it's the choo-choo that's the problem. There we go. Massive blue EXP pickup. Completely pointless for us, but you know what? It's always kind of a nice ego boost. Anyway, yeah, train was going by. I think you guys probably got the end of the choo-choo, maybe. But, figured, I'll just cut it out. Who needs to be here? Wow, I have not run into Dr. Turret on battlements in a hideously long time. He's gonna go down without pretty much any issue, I think, because this gun does crazy nuts, and the mystery box has been incredibly kind to us. We've gotten jump height, we've gotten armor plus. I actually don't know what else we've gotten from the mystery box, but you know, the two of those together are pretty good, all things considered. Let's go through. Bye, Hugbots. I wonder if we'll get Hugbot Alley. That'd be nice. This is definitely going faster than usual-ish. Logistics. Oh well, not that necessary. But yeah, the mystery box has been incredibly kind to us because it's either been nothing or positive stuff. Maybe Joe rebalanced it. Maybe the Luck Plus Plus actually has an effect on it. Maybe I'm just imagining things and or crazy. Well, I mean, the last one, I don't want to toot my own horn, but mental issues. No, don't actually have any. Should not debase people with mental issues by claiming that I have any. Because the worst I've got is insomnia. Speaking of, screw birds. I hate birds. Unfortunately, due to my workaholic insomnia, where, you know, I'll stay up until, like, stupid hours in the night trying to get work done. Well, going to bed at 4:30 in the morning because you're trying to fix a really broken video. Speaking of, if you've been following Transistor, boy, has that series given me a headache. But yeah, so had to go to bed at 4:30 last night. That's when the loudest of the birds come out. You know, the really shrill, really loud ones. Like in the middle of the afternoons, the birds are kind of this nice, quiet song. Yeah, the morning, those awful creatures are just like loud as can be, and it is the worst. Let's get us another health pickup. Actually, interesting question. Since 1.1, I haven't actually checked to see if the health maximum goes any higher. I don't think it does. I'm also going in 1080p, which is different, so we might actually see the health bar max out and not go any further. Either way, Okay, so no enemies are spawning, and we only have one extra jump, which means, do I risk it going up there? Well, you know what, when it comes down to it, we don't take falling damage right now, so I don't see why not. I feel like my topics have been getting kind of all over the place today. Nope. Well, that ended terribly. Let's try that one more time. I guess we do take falling damage if and only if we end up getting shot directly into the ground. But not as much as if we didn't have Egon's Pride. Anyway, yeah, topics have been all over the place. I'm a bit scatterbrained. It's actually been a little while since I've done any kind of like solo YouTubing, so it's... I don't know. I feel rusty. That hurt. Okay, I give up. This is going to be too complicated. I need like 2 or 3 jumps to be able to make it up there reliably. I might be able to make it up there, but it's usually like such a Peaslee reward is often not worth it. I guess the first time I ever got up there is the Shrapnel Trumpet, which is pretty damn awesome. But I was going to say awful, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not the right word. But, hello tanks. Hello. Now, here's the question. I bet there's going to be bullets coming from on high. Nope. The only bullets coming from on high are tank related. Well, that's a problem, because tanks have been rebalanced a little bit, to the point where they're actually a little bit more threatening, as in, kind of hard to strafe around, especially because we don't have any speed pickups. So, let's just charge this one, I guess, and jump around. They're also really tough, but we kind of need to kill them, because I very much like the 609mm, because that gun is awesome. I guess, I'm trying to think of... what are the guns I'm missing? Don't have the Hedgehog launcher, that's going to be a time thing. Mainly it's just going to take forever to kill 250 spiky ball launchers. It's not Egon's Pride, it's the... whatever it's called. The Babel gun, yeah. What is that one? Not beat a stage on par. It's some other, like, weird one that I have to get the criteria for. Hello. Speed pickup, kind of what I was asking for. Just kind of, well... apparently there is death waiting for me. Lots and lots of homing shit down, not down there. Oh wait, no, it's mines, not homing crap. Well, that's a good thing at least. Ish. When I say good thing, I mean, this is going to be a bit of a harrowing, gauntlet trying to get through here. Looks like they drop more loot now, which is kind of cool. This is scary. Well, let's just get back in behind and deal with this smorgasbord. Kind of missing the, Colossal Special button from the previous run. Even though this one is actually going fairly fantastically in comparison. Also, magnetism. Shout out to how useful it is, now that the big health pickups are actually picked up. And mystery box. Nothing happened. Wow. You know, I feel lucky today. I have to say that. Maybe, like, the usefulness of luck has been updated somehow, but I feel like having the luck pickup has made the mystery box much kinder to us than it usually is. Don't know. Anyway. Right, I forgot I had a second jump, and I managed to kill both of them in the same go. Now, chances are not going to be able to get up to the secret area there. Already got that shop. Our health is through the roof. We are one meaty person today. Not needy, meaty. As far as stuff goes, we're actually doing pretty well. Oh. Well, this is different. And concerning? Have I been in this room before? I don't know. It looks similar, but it also might just be one of the, like, pseudo-nuke room configurations that looks kind of odd. That said, this is terrifying. Like, I always thought that one room with the, like, 2 platforms going across always spawns, like, an excessive amount of enemies. I always thought that one was the scary one. This one's getting pretty much up there. Tanks, homing stuff, spiky balls, difficulty ++. That's not useful. Big health bug. Pickups. Ooh, mines. What else do we got? I'm trying to pick these up because I get the feeling they're going to help immensely for just getting past these couple of guys. Oh, shoot, there's another big turret that I completely discounted. 2, in fact. That's frustrating. What else do we got around there? Anything particularly useful? Not really. I don't even know why I'm going for that guy. Should probably be aiming for these. Hey, you can step on the tanks. They don't boost your jumps, though. Kind of disappointing. And I'm getting hit. Getting hit a little bit harder than I'd like to be. I'm trying to take out the mines so I have more room to move around, because the moment I take the mines out... and they're dead. Okay. Now the question is, tanks or super cannon? The answer is super cannon. Super cannon is going to die faster. Oh boy, don't want to get stuck on level architecture. That would be very unfortunate. And I guess the last challenge we have to deal with is not picking up that difficulty plus plus, because that would be hideously unfortunate. Anyway, let's get over here. See ya, sucker. And that's a lot of blue XP. It's going to help revitalize the war front, more or less. Come on, got it. Anything else? Stuff above. Question is, am I going to get to it? The mystery box is almost charged. Nope. Money! Ugh. Time to scratch the nose. That was stressful. Wow. That is some kind of, like, awful death trap, if I've ever seen one. It's nothing but motivational blocks the entire way up. You pretty much have to... I guess you have to go through this thing. Oh, that's concerning. But yeah, you have to, like, wait for the stars to align. And just hope that one of them's going to catch you when you fall. Oh no. Unfortunately, all of my forward momentum is gone. Oh, crap. Realize, don't go through motivational blocks while looking down. Pain happens that way. Let's see if I can leap across? Come on. Don't fail me now. Nope. Okay, you know what? I am... Oof. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take too much damage doing that. It's not worth it. There's probably some super cool secret area up there, but... I want to see it. I'm not going to pick it up. Unless I accidentally magnetized it, at which point it was probably useless anyway, because it was probably money. That said, I want to see what's up here. Out of just sheer curiosity. Because this is quite the room to have absolutely nothing of any value. Money and health pickups. I mean, the health pickups would have been nice, but not nearly as enough. Waterbot was incinerated. Interesting. I was looking at the achievements, and one of them is something about, like, finding the secret code, and it's like tog _ I'm lame integer string. And I actually have no idea what the integer and string are going to have to be, and there's no easy way to find out, as far as I can tell. If any of you guys watching this know actually the console commands for that, that'd be super cool. Mine. Ugh. I think I'll pass. But if you know any of the console commands, at this point, I spent a night trying to figure it out, and did not manage, and would love to figure it out. I didn't actually see what the mystery box gave me. Well, I guess that makes it even more of a mystery. Huh. That'd actually be kind of an interesting run, a mystery box run, where you use it every room, but I cover the bottom right corner of the screen, so I can't tell if it was a good or a bad thing, and I have to guess what's changed. Unfortunately, most of the things that would change are, like, just passive stats, which is, you know, it's a passive stat. How are you going to tell if a passive stat has changed? Oh, we got an extra jump. That's what it was. Neat. I like those. Especially when we're getting into the Sanctum. Because, well, Sanctum's scary. Especially with all the, like, invisible laser enemies and death and pain. I was going to say torture, but it's not exactly torturous. It's mostly just challenging. Now, ooh, forgot I had two sides of these. Armor plus plus. Wow. Mystery box. Absolutely pleasant to us today. What's this one give us? Difficulty up. Well, could be worse. Anyway, hello cannons. How you doing? I feel like our speed's higher than I thought it was going to be. I guess we got 2 speed upgrades, which would do it, right? I think. I don't know. Hard to tell. Anyway, we're doing a little bit bad as far as health goes. Hopefully we'll be able to make it up a little bit. Oh. Yes. What is that, like 3 armor pickups now? Unfortunately, the mystery box stuff is not counted in the badge thing in the end, so you really can't tell, like, how well you did. Oh, nuts. Yeah, you really can't tell how good of a run you had as far as things go. Hold on. This platforming is not working with me today. Usually I can just, like, plot myself on the spikes here and everything's hunky-dory, but it does not look like those spikes can be stood upon. At least not in this version. Okay, well, I got more than enough jumps and jump height and whatever to get over here. Must have been money? I think. Hard to tell. Are there 2 secret areas here? No, they're not. Maybe there are more. Honestly, don't know. Quick scratch the eyes before we get into the scary room. Said, does the room always come after the previous one? I think it does. I think the only variable room, as far as the Sanctum goes, is the final one before the boss fight. Which, I don't know, makes sense, but it just feels a little off in comparison to the rest of Tower of Guns. If that makes any sense. Because it's like, I would whoops. I was expecting the Sanctum to be much more randomized, but I don't think it is. Could be worse. Especially once you get up to this point, some amount of predictability is nice. I'm trying to think, are there any extra rooms in Sanctum? Man, I need to play this game more if I'm forgetting that bit of business. Anyway, there's a nice big chunky health pickup over there for us that I believe is not going to go away. And what's there? Big chunky health pickup. Also, can't complain about that. I'd love me some more like passive pickups, but at this point we're actually doing quite well as far as things go. I'd love a weapon mod that is not precision. Precision is pretty useless, but you know, worse things have happened. Anyway, we've got a, I forget actually what these guys are called. They're not mini Napoleons or something, are they? I think they actually have a name. Maybe it is mini Napoleons. But it feels like they shoot faster than they used to. Maybe it's the difficulty upgrades that I've picked up, because I assume those are kind of in existence, or at least in play here. Because I picked up, what, 2 or 3 at this point, and one of them was a mystery box? So we're running a much higher difficulty than it usually would be. That said, we're doing pretty fantastically the rest of the way through. Ooh, hello. Come to me. Mystery box, difficulty up. Wow, it's like the only thing the mystery box does nowadays. Actually, that would be interesting that the mystery box only adjusts the difficulty level. Which I can tango with, because, I mean, I've played a fair amount of Nightmare mode at this point. And after a certain point, you kind of know what to expect. Hello, secret area. This is not... I guess this is the way you're supposed to go. I remember when I thought the only way to go was cross. Now, what is this? Oh. Is that just... Yep, that's useless. It's like blade skirt or something like that. Not what I want to have. That said, probably better than the mystery box going into the Gumball machine or Maw, but hey, when it comes down to it. Also, fun fact, this is a new story. Didn't even notice. You, a lost husband, and Leslie. Interesting. Well, oh well. Let's just bounce around. I was really hoping I could get more jumps and jump height to, you know, float above him, because that's like the best strategy ever when fighting the Gumball machine, but when it comes down to it, not the end of the world. Homing purple crap. Not going to be happy about that, but I think we're going to be able to do enough damage that it's not going to be a problem. Let's just keep going around, keep doing damage, and watch the Gumball machine die. Please die? Yes, die. There we go. Only lost 1 bar of health, and not that much blue XP. Ah. Stupid spikes. What the? Oh, must have been homing purple crap coming after me. I forgot that that stuff doesn't always disappear. Now, health to blue XP. Not an ideal. I'm not going to use it. Don't need it. And there's nothing else in here. So, there we go. Quite the bounty from one of those big guys. I think I'll only have to kill like 2 of them to get all my health back. I guess the question is like, should I even? There we go. Full bounty. Yeah, luck plus plus. Completely useless. I was like, you know, I could just murder all the hug bots and use the mystery box again, but you know what, when it comes down to it, maybe we'll get some extra charge from killing the spin bots in the Maw, or we'll die to the Maw, or we'll win against the Maw. I don't know. That's life. And I think we have enough jumps, jump height, and momentum from Egon's Pride that we will actually be able to get across to the Maw without having to rely on hopping on the rockets. Which, I don't know how many times I've actually attempted it, but I'm fairly certain 90% of them have ended in complete and utter failure. Hilariously so. Let's go down. Let's go down. Down! I'd be terrible with voice-activated stuff. It's like, elevator. Move! I'd be super demanding. if you've seen me play video games with people, I find I can be a little bossy, which is not a reputation I exactly want to have. I actually am quite the nice person. It's just I'm very strategically minded, and I always am thinking oh, here is probably the optimal strategy right now. Boy, that spin bot came in a lot faster than I thought it would. That said, should be okay here. Yep. Avoid the lasers. And here's probably where he starts shooting at me. The answer is yes. Trying to keep him in range without getting him to disappear. There we go. Wow, that was actually a really easy fight against the Maw. I was expecting something a little bit more challenging. Quick. No! I can almost use the mystery box. This is the worst. Anyway, this is, I guess, technically the first time I've beaten the Tower of Guns in version 1.1. I don't think anything's different. This is hilarious. So apparently the story is that it's like you and your wife think you're in Australia because everything's trying to kill you. Yep, sounds about right. I guess this is the Tower of Australia. I wonder if we'll remember that joke for the next episode. I wonder how many Australians I can piss off. Probably none. You'd probably all agree with me. I think I was talking to, Sloshworks about spiders, and I was like, yeah, brown recluses are terrifying. So are black widows. He's like, pfft, shows me a spider the size of his face, and it's like, oh. If you don't know Sloshworks, he's another YouTuber from Australia. Looks like an absolute caveman. Awesome dude. Up ahead. Stay in the left lane. GPS. I see. Well, look, I can see the Delaware Bridge from here. I think we're back on track. I don't know if that shortcut saved us any time or not. So I guess we were on a road trip through the Tower of Guns? Of course it did. We'd probably still be stuck in Jersey if we hadn't gone that way. If you say so. That pretty much sums up what happens when Shell navigates and I am driving. Right? Right. Anyway, new perk, Nightmare. Scary. I think there's actually a secret in there that I should go looking for. Little did you realize that your GPS was capable of navigating space-time wormholes. It turns out that you were, in fact, in Australia. You also paused through Tahiti, Pluto, and Akron, Ohio. Each of which shaved time off of your expected arrival. You still arrived late to your aunt's, though. That's great. That was a really good run. I'm really happy with that. Really high final difficulty, but it didn't matter in the slightest. We had 3 or 4 armor pickups, couple of might pickups, an insane amount of health, and more than enough dodging capability to make both the gumball machine and the Maw completely ineffective. Great run overall, and kind of makes up for the fact that we screwed up the first run. Man, that was good. Can't wait to do another one. So, I'll see you guys on the next run of Tower of Guns, and it will be something special and scary. And probably will end up in many, 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 many deaths. Yeah. See you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.